Hello everybody, welcome back once again. I've got another quick Octopath Traveler 2 video for here. This time we are doing Misha's next chapter. That is happening in Wellgrove. Also, you have to have Partitio's final chapter completed, so do that. But let's get this started. He is up here in Alrond's mansion. And there is the start. And let's zip on down into town. We'll change it to nighttime. Alright, first stop is down here. This guy. So you'll want to... I bribed him. And you get the information, man in a brown coat. Tempted to mug him too, but I'll return later. The next thing that we want to do is change it to daytime and speak with this guy here. The eager townsperson, so let's scrutinize him. And you get the information gleaned the garbage collector. Alright. And let's head on back to Misha. Alright, share what you know. Yeah, let's do that. Basically, Alrond is moonlighting as a garbage collector, which is hilarious. And obviously just going to skip through all this stuff. And there we go. 15,000 leaves and the Butler's Tailcoat. Let's take a look at this. Physical defense 128, elemental defense 192, and critical 75. That's pretty good. It's a pretty solid piece of armor for anybody that's you're planning on doing a lot of physical attacks with. The next thing that I'm gonna do here is I think now we can actually hire Alrond. I can't remember. Yeah. Here we are. All right. So Alrond is one of the best characters to hire in the game because of his. Oh, that's right. You can steal Alrond's promissory note as well, if I remember that correctly. But all right. So during the daytime, he's here, and you can, if Temenos is level 80, you can guide him. That's the best way to take him along, because then he joins you for free. Ochet can befriend him for I think it's Octopath bowls, and I think it requires 3 of those. Which is not a bad way to hire him as well, especially if you've been farming a lot of, Octopuffs, especially those Octopuff Kings. So that's another way to get a hold of him. But I'm actually just going to hire him. So out here, he's out front at night, and this was kind of the way that I guess hired him initially, right when I was playing on my first playthrough, because I hadn't done enough farming and got enough like Octopath bowls, and my Temenos wasn't level 80 yet, so I just hired him. Unfortunately though, he is very, very expensive, so 160,000 leaves. So I'm going to hire him, and one of the reasons why you'll want to hire him is because he has that ability called Treasure Smell when you summon him in combat, and Treasure Smell has, I think it's 6 different outcomes. It's like EXP times 5 times 10 or times 100, and that's how you level basically at the end game, right? The problem is, and he'll also do the JP times 5 times 10 or times 100 as well. So the problem is you really want him doing EXP times 100. If you get some of the other buffs, and you can only summon him in 3 times, right? So basically every time you're in combat, you've got 6 chances at him getting you the buff that you want, which again is, in my opinion, that you want to go with the XP times 100. But anyways, the problem will be, oftentimes he'll just take off and not, you'll only get like an EXP times 10. And that's not really going to cut it, especially if you're hiring him every time. So what you'll want to do is save, before you get into combat. And I recommend going into the Infernal Castle, which is over here. Where is it? Yeah, beneath the wall. It doesn't actually show the the Infernal Castle here, but that's where you need to go. And anyways, what you want to do is you want to save before you drop down there, and then just drop down to the bottom. And then if you get into a battle with a Kate or an Octopath King, ideally what you'll do is you'll kill that monster and then summon Alrond while there's just some other junk monster still there. And summon in Alrond and then just defend on everybody. You can take a look at, I've got basically an end game EXP and JP farming guide. You can take a look at that. Hopefully I'll remember to link that in the comments. But anyways, you summon in Alrond. Hopefully he gets you the buff. If he does, great. Then finish the battle, get your EXP, and move on with your life. If not, though, just reset your game or reload your game and try to do that again. It's a little bit of an annoying process, but especially once you've or if you're not able to just get Alrond with Temenos, that's the route you want to go, because you're going to be limited and you're going to run out of items likely. Chet though, you can almost kind of keep up if you run into you can keep up if you run into an Octopath King every battle, right? And then just keep capturing them and rehiring Alrond that way, but that's pretty unlikely as well. The rates that they show up aren't, phenomenal, but a lot of different things that you can do there. But anyways, that is going to be it for this one. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.